I'm still trying to wrap my head around this because Alex Bowman's Vegas status just turned into a full-blown Hendrick situation after that shocking medical discovery. And now a replacement has been confirmed, but the way it happened might be the wildest part. So here's what we're doing today. I'm going to walk you through what exactly happened with Bowman in the car, what went down at Phoenix, why the whole garage started buzzing about announcements and leaks, and then we'll get to the real confirmation Hendrick put out, including the exact wording that gave the whole thing away before they tried to clean it up. Because if you only saw the headline, you're missing how fast this story spiraled. Let's rewind. Bowman's issue didn't start in Vegas, it started at COTA, and it started in the worst possible place to realize something is seriously wrong, inside the race car. According to the reporting that came out after the weekend, Bowman was too ill to continue during that March 1st COTA race. That's not, man, I'm a little off today. That's, I can't safely do this for another lap. He ended up being replaced mid-race, and that alone tells you the severity because drivers do not give up seats easily. These guys will drive through pain, heat, cramps, anything. But if your body is telling you the world is spinning and you're in a 3,400-pound missile with other cars inches away, that's not toughness anymore, that's danger. And the medical discovery behind it was vertigo. Vertigo is one of those words people hear and think, oh, dizziness. But in racing terms, it can be brutal because the sport is basically built around reference points, braking markers, corner entry, the line, mirrors, vibration feedback, your eyes and inner ear working together at high speed. If that system gets scrambled, your confidence doesn't just drop, it disappears. Now, that alone would have been a big story, but what happened next is what turned this into a we have to talk about this right now moment. Because Phoenix didn't calm anything down, Phoenix made it bigger. Bowman missed Phoenix and Hendrick had to treat it like a real emergency fill-in, not a cute one-off. The number 48 is not some random back marker ride, it's a Hendrick Motorsports car. Every weekend it's expected to contend, or at least be in that how did they get that far back conversation if it isn't. So Hendrick put Anthony Alfredo in the car at Phoenix, and it wasn't some fairy tale run, it was a rough day for the 48 group, finishing 33rd. Bowman was still dealing with symptoms, and the key thing Hendrick made clear behind the scenes was there's no rushing this. That's where the tension started building. You could feel the rumor engine warming up because the possible answers were all interesting in different ways. Maybe Bowman wakes up Monday and feels normal again, gets cleared, and this becomes a scary one-week blip. Maybe Hendrick plays it safe and keeps Alfredo in the seat another week since he just did it. Maybe they pull somebody with more Cup experience. And that's where it gets messy, because for a few hours, it looked like the answer got confirmed in the most accidental way possible. Here's what happened. A Hendrick Motorsports page went live, a press release that was basically supposed to be a normal, routine thing. The page said, Kyle Larson will chase his 4th NASCAR Cup Series win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the blue number 5 HendrickCars.com colors. Chase Elliott will return in his Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. William Byron will try to notch his 2nd victory at the track in his number 24 Raptor machine. Finally, Justin Allgaier, filling in for Alex Bowman, will roll in the number 48 Ally livery. That's not a rumor, that's not sources say, that's not a podcast guy hinting. That's the organization's own website basically blurting out the answer in plain English. And then, poof, the page got scrubbed like it never existed. And you already know how that goes in 2026. The second something hits the internet, it's not going away. One of the cleanest summaries I saw came from the way it was framed afterward. That press release no longer appears to exist where it used to live, meaning Hendrick realized what happened and tried to slam the door shut. But the problem is, once you slam a door after the crowd already saw inside, it just makes everyone more convinced something major is happening. So for a day, we lived in this weird limbo where NASCAR fans were doing what NASCAR fans do best, connecting dots faster than the sport can disconnect them. And that's when the potential announcements started stacking up. Because it wasn't just, is Bowman out? It turned into, if he's still symptomatic, how long could this last? Does he need additional testing? Is this a week-to-week thing? Will Hendrick rotate drivers again like they did at COTA and Phoenix? And if Allgaier really is the guy, why was it so quiet until it wasn't? Then the next piece dropped, and this is where the story shifts from rumor chaos into official reality. Hendrick came out and said Bowman would miss a second straight race because he's still dealing with lingering symptoms and isn't cleared yet, and they didn't sugarcoat the priority. The team's president and GM, Jeff Andrews, put it like this: Alex continues to work closely with doctors toward being medically cleared, but he's still experiencing some lingering symptoms. Our priority remains making sure Alex is fully ready before returning to the race car. That's the line that matters most, because it tells you Hendrick is not treating this like, yeah, he'll be fine, give him a day. They're treating it like health first, racing second, even if it means chaos for the lineup. I know fans get impatient because NASCAR is weekly and we want the story to move, but this is one of those situations where the impatience is exactly what the team can't afford, not at this level. So that set the stage for the real announcement. But before we get to the actual confirmed replacement, quick favor, because this channel is brand new and we're enjoying these deep dives and you want more of them all season, hit like. And if you're new here, subscribe. We're chasing the first 2,000 subscribers, and I'd love to hit 100 likes on this one. It tells YouTube this is worth pushing to more NASCAR fans. All right, now let's talk about the reveal, because yes, the replacement is confirmed, and it is the name that accidentally showed up in that press release. It is Justin Allgaier, who is officially set to drive the number 48 at Las Vegas. That's the confirmation Hendrick put out, and it lines up perfectly with what leaked earlier, down to the idea that he'll be in the number 48 Ally look. Now, why? The simple answer is experience, trust, and fit. Allgaier isn't some random emergency call. He's not a guy Hendrick barely knows. He's a proven veteran with a long resume, and he's tied directly into the Hendrick ecosystem through JR Motorsports, which matters a lot more than people realize when you're stepping into a Cup car on short notice. He's got 84 career Cup Series starts on his record. He's also been active recently, which matters because the hardest thing in motorsports isn't being talented, it's being sharp in the moment. The speed of the Cup field right now is ruthless, and the timing makes this even more interesting. Allgaier is coming in with momentum because he just won again in the O'Reilly Series at Phoenix. He's not walking in cold, he's walking in having just been in battle. Allgaier also publicly handled this the exact way you'd expect a pro to handle it, not making it about himself, not turning it into an audition speech, but showing respect to Bowman and the 48 team. He said, "First and foremost, I wish Alex Bowman a continued and speedy recovery so that he can get back behind the wheel as soon as he can. I'm thankful to everyone at Hendrick Motorsports for this opportunity to fill in, as well as to everyone at JR Motorsports. I feel confident we can go out and have a solid day and make Alex and everyone on this number 48 Ally team proud." That's basically the perfect tone, because the truth is, this is a huge opportunity, and it's also a weird opportunity. Nobody wants a seat because somebody is dealing with something scary medically, so you have to balance gratitude with respect, and he nailed that. Now let's talk about what this means heading into Vegas, because this isn't just plug a driver in and survive. Vegas is a different kind of test. Phoenix is technical, flat, chaotic, and can turn into restarts and wrecks real fast. Vegas is speed, tire management, long green runs, aero sensitivity, and pit cycles that punish mistakes. It's the kind of track where you can be running 7th and look fine, and then one bad adjustment puts you in 19th for the rest of the day. So for the number 48 team, the goal isn't necessarily go win the race with the substitute. The goal is run clean, keep the stage points realistic, keep the car in one piece, and give the crew a stable weekend after 2 straight weeks of instability. And for Allgaier, it's also a very specific challenge. he has to jump into a cup program that's built around Bowman's preferences. There isn't time for the slow, let's learn each other process. But if there's one thing Vegas rewards, it's composure. And Allgaier's been around long enough to know how to take what a car gives him, maximize it, and not turn a decent day into a disaster trying to be a hero on lap 12. The other angle here is what this does to Hendrick as a whole. Larson, Elliott, Byron, those teams want a normal weekend. The 48 situation makes the whole organization feel like it's operating with one arm tied behind its back. Not because Allgaier can't drive, but because you're making everything work with less prep time, less continuity, and more variables. And that's why the accidental leak matters too, because it tells you Hendrick had probably already been planning the pivot. And the moment they realized Bowman wasn't ready, the dominoes started falling. Now, the big question going forward is simple. How soon can Bowman get back? And Hendrick's message is basically as soon as he's actually ready. Not when the schedule wants him ready, not when fans want him ready, when the doctors clear him, and when Bowman feels right. Because the moment you rush something like Vertigo in racing, you're not just risking a result, you're risking the driver. So here's where I'm at with him. I hate it for Bowman because he's a competitor and he's had rough breaks before, but I respect Hendrick for treating it seriously and not trying to muscle through it for optics. And I'm genuinely curious what Allgaier can do with that number 48 at Vegas, because if he puts together a clean top 15 day in a situation like this, that's not flashy, but it's impressive. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Hendrick made the right call going with Allgaier instead of keeping Alfredo in the car again? And how long do you think Bowman ends up missing? One more week or longer? Drop your take in the comments, and I'll see you after.